She ain't got no money in the bank.
What is going on, guys? Jack95 Gamer here, and I'm back with episode 45 of my West Ham United career mode, guys. They're going around so fast, and as you can see here, Winston Reid kicks off the episode as the January transfer window does open and says he's happy to stay, which is brilliant news. And we also try and get a new left back into the club. Unfortunately, it looks like Aaron Cresswell could be on his way out as we offer $3 million plus the England left back for Ryan Bertrand. Again, both of them around the same age, but Ryan Bertrand's got that little bit more ability than Aaron Cresswell. Obviously, I hate to admit it, in the game he does though, so we have to look to see if we can get him into the club. But as you can see here, we go into our first of two London derbies today, and guys, they are two London derbies against two West London clubs. Queen's Park Rangers up first, and then we've got Chelsea. But we go to Loftus Road here, a stadium we all know very well if you stuck around the channel and watched all my career modes. Obviously, QPR was the first career mode I did do in FIFA 15 Ultimate Team. It was a very successful series I did, and it's probably one of my favourite ones I've done to date. But West Ham United here, we're in second position, and we're looking to close in on Spurs in that top place. But as you can see, McCarthy, Harriman, Anua, Corker, Traore, Barson, Sandro, Phillips, Crenshaw, Leroy Fer and Charlie Austin do make up the side here. It's a very good Queen's Park Rangers side, but can we dethrone them at Loftus Road? I think we can. As you can see here, it would be the eyes that start off really strongly here as Matty Phillips gets onto the ball. A great through ball into Leroy Fer, puts it over the top into Crenshaw. Good save there from Spiegel, but Crenshaw put the follow-up shot into the back of the net there. Second time of asking. Loftus Road does explode with the goal there. What a great bit of play. What a ball from Leroy Fer. Very unselfish play from him there. I thought he was definitely going to take the shot, and that maybe put the defence off of target there, you know, completely put them off because Leroy Fer completely fooled them. But, you know, very well played, take nothing away. As Diafra Sakho gets on the ball now. West Ham desperately trying to get back on terms as Sakho gets the shot away. Good save from McCarthy there, but it would fall to James Wilson. Wilson plays it in to his man Bellerin, who crosses it in to find Sakho with the header. It does get cleared away though. Bahuli now into Wilson. Wilson does play the through ball into Hector Bellerin down that right hand side, who's been absolute revelation since joining us actually. He's been really good down that right back side. Plays it into the box. Sakho wins the header. McCarthy would hold on yet again. Phillips now onto the ball, would find Charlie Austin into Leroy Fer. Fer plays the through ball into Phillips. What a goal that is there, and they look to double their lead, but unfortunately the Scottishman's shot is ruled out for offside. As Crenshaw gets onto the ball, he would find Phillips again. Matt Phillips now, what can he do? He does play it into Barton. Barton would find his man Charlie Austin, but unfortunately Austin would put it just wide of the mark. Harriman onto the ball now, would find Nico Crenshaw. What can Crenshaw do? Puts the ball into the box, would find Austin, but unfortunately he heads over the bar there, and QPR wasting a lot of opportunities here. But West Ham on the attack again with Hector Bellerin. We've still got an opportunity to get back into this game as Bizarre puts the cross into the box, would find Diafra Sakho. Diafra Sakho puts the Hammers back on terms here, 1-1, and you can't argue it was always coming. But Queen's Park Rangers, you could say, deserve to be maybe even 2 or 3-0 ahead at this point, because they've had a host of opportunities and they've absolutely squandered all of them. I can't believe they've actually missed all their chances here. But take nothing away from Diafra Sakho. It's a great finish from him. And, you know, he finds the back of the net and continues at goal scoring form. That gets him on to 5 goals in the BPL season here. And all West Ham strikers are on such great form here. As Sakho on the counter-attack now takes on Anua and does beat him. The Senegal man goes through on goal here. What can he do? Looks to put the ball across goal. He does. Wilson's there. And West Ham United, in the space of probably 10 minutes, I'd say, have doubled their goal scoring tally and got the lead against Queen's Park Rangers here. Obviously, great bit of play there. Sakho linking up with Wilson, you know, and Wilson was there to tap it away. And James Wilson's continuing a great start to the season here. What great play from him. 7 goals in the BPL season. He's close on the heels of Zaza and Luke Remy, as we do bring off Wilson and Bizarre from Morgan and Milford Tyler and Modibo Miega. Miega obviously returned to Loftus Road after having a loan spell there a couple of years ago. But as you can see, Amaya wins the header. Also, Milford Tyler from range. Oh my word, that would have been a stunning goal if he found the back of the net there. But unfortunately, it does go out of play. The game does finish, guys, and it is Queen's Park Rangers 1, West Ham United 2. We get the 3 points here at Loftus Road against the West London side, and we are looking forward there to playing Chelsea, obviously a team that did finish in first place last season when we finished in third. So it's going to be an interesting game. Chelsea nowhere near the top this far in the season so far, so it's going to be interesting to see what does happen in this game. Chelsea need to bounce back, they really do, because they've been on poor form lately. So can they do it? No one quite knows. Sakho does take home the man of the match award there. Very well played from him. But Spurs do come in for Simone Zaza. We do reject the offer straight up. We are not selling to our rivals. Zaza's a great player. We're not selling him. And there's also Muchin Gladbach coming for 16.5 million. Again, we're not interested, and we do also reject that offer. Southampton do actually knock us back here. They say they want 6 million for Ryan Bertrand. So I say 3.5 million plus Aaron Cresswell. That's surely got to be a deal in the making. And speaking of Ryan Bertrand, I do play his former club now, Chelsea. Obviously, I've been saying that all episode, but this is a big game for us. I think it's probably the biggest game in London so far when you look about the quality of sides and the form of the sides. West Ham are the most informed team in London at the moment. Barring Spurs, you could say West Ham are the most exciting team in London, should I say, at the moment, because we've come from absolutely nowhere and we keep amazing fans. Chelsea, you could arguably say on paper, have the best squad in London. So it's going to be an interesting game. Down in 8th place, a win here would put them pretty much level with Newcastle if they do lose, and gives them a chance to get back into the top 4 in the running for Champions Cup football. But a loss here would definitely stall them. Diego Costa starts up front. Mohamed Salah, we all know how much of a danger he is from our QPR career mode days. Eden Hazard, obviously recently just did win PFA Player of the Year. And Kurt Zouma at the back, a great prospect for the future. As Hazard gets onto the ball now, does really well as he beats his man, plays it into the path of Diego Costa, who comes inches close there to finding the back of the net, and Chelsea almost had the lead. But again, Diego Costa lays it off to Marco Marin now. What can Marin do? He does play it into Eden Hazard yet again. Mo Salah, plays it all the way into the box to find Diego Costa. What a crossing, and Chelsea do open up the scoring here with the Spaniard Diego Costa. The header was pitch perfect, and you can't take nothing away from it. Kraft, no chance of getting to that, and Chelsea do unfortunately have the lead, and that's his 5th goal in the season for Diego Costa, and Chelsea do make the perfect start. But a few minutes later, Loic Remy on the counter attack now, gets it past Kurt Zouma here, takes on John Terry, who he knows has not got the pace to deal with him, gets his former club. It's Loic Remy into the back of the net. West Ham 1, Chelsea 1, and he does celebrate. Really good to see there from Loic Remy as West Ham get back on terms, and Upton Park absolutely erupts yet again. We thought when we went 1-0 down, it's going to be always an uphill battle to get back into it, but we held on. We took all the attacks they gave to us. We didn't even let them have a sniff at goal, and it does pay off because obviously we hit him on the counter attack here, and look where it does get his 12th goal of the season. Very well played from him. And again, he puts the ball over the top to find Simone Zaza. Is he onside? I don't know. The referee points to the spot. He must have been onside as Simone Zaza goes down, and West Ham do win a penalty here. John Terry took him down, and Fabian Schär, the centre back, is going to step up here. Can he find the back of it? The man from Switzerland steps up. Check goes the right way, but can't get to the ball. An absolute net buster there from Fabian Schär as West Ham United double their goal tally yet again and go 2-1 up yet again for the second time this episode against the West London side in this game. The question is, can we hold on? Can we keep Chelsea out, or can we even get another goal to cement this victory? But great little bit of penalty there from Fabian Schär, and he gets his 2nd goal in the BPL season. I believe 2 of them have come from the penalty spot, so he looks like a reliable source from that PK spot. But as you can see, a ball comes over the top here. Remy gets onto it, but he is unfortunately offside there on this occasion. Into the second half now we are. As you can see though, we do win the ball here with Gonzalez. He gives the ball away to Tompkins. Tompkins looks to lay it off. He gives it away only as far as Eden Hazard. Hazard plays it into Costa. Great save there from Kraft though to deny him from getting his 2nd of the game as Fabinho does find Henderson. Henderson lays it off into Simone Zaza. Zaza then lays it off into Nabil Fekir. What can Fekir do? Shoots from range. Unfortunately cannot find the back of net on that occasion. Also, West Ham still 2-1 up as we do bring on Morgan Milfitano, Sacco and Richedley Bazoa now. With just a few minutes left to go in this one, 25 minutes, we are looking very good, or 50 minutes, sorry, should I say, to get the win here. Saka goes through on goal. Czech makes a great stop there to deny the Senegal man from finding the back in there. Into the 90th minute now, guys. The last attack of the game would fall to Chelsea. Matic would find Eden Hazard. Hazard lays it off into Fabregas. Back to Hazard. Cuts inside. Surely he misses by inches. West Ham United will walk out of here the 2-1 winners. And that's again another 2-1 win against the West London club. Beating Chelsea, and we keep the champions, the reigning champions, down in mid-table. What a bit of play there. And John Terry was completely at fault for that, if you ask me. He was at fault for the 1st goal, and he was at fault for the 2nd goal, obviously giving away the penalty. But very well played there from the Hammers. We do get the victory. Quite a boring game from the hype aspect of it, but it definitely paid off for us as we do walk out of here with the 3 points, 2-1 winners, and I feel like we was the deserved winners also. So I'm happy with that one. And as you can see, look, Remy is getting a subject a bit of Spurs. Obviously, our rivals are at the top of the table here, and we have got no interest in selling him for 13 million for Tottenham Hotspur. So we do reject that offer, and we do move on with our days. But guys, that is going to bring an end to this episode. Make sure to smash that like button. I'd really appreciate it. If you're new around here and you haven't already, then make sure to hit that like button too, guys. Subscribe button, sorry guys. It is free, and you'll never miss a video of mine ever again. I hope you all have a really nice day. I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.